I'm not a failure but I've failed. I'm not a mistake but I've screwed up. I'm not a disaster but I don't always get it right. Truth be told, I've fallen more times than I can count and I'm okay with that. I learn from each failure. I've stumbled, failed and made more mistakes than most people, but then, I'm not like most people. They haven't had to claw and scratch to find their way, to survive, just to be happy. I had to be strong when I thought I had nothing left because I didn't have any other options. I surrendered everything that I was to become who I was meant to be. The critics don't know what it means to be at the end of their rope and not know where to turn. But you see, that's where my story begins, where everyone else's tale stops. I didn't just crash and burn. I fell and crashed into a million pieces. I shattered in ways that most can never recover from, but that's just the beauty of my story. It's a tale of massive failures and anguishing struggle, it's a journey of broken hearts and wounded wings. But more than that, my path is a story of triumph amongst the tragedy, rising from the ashes and finding myself when not long before, I couldn't even find my way. It's a rekindling of my fire when my spark was almost gone. There were many times I was down and out, so lost in the darkness I couldn't even see the light. But that's what makes me who I am and part of my indomitable spirit. I uncovered my strength and unleashed my courage. I clawed my way out of the abyss into the light. I didn't know how I'd make it some days, but somehow I always found a way. I don't need help up and I don't want a hand out. You can keep your sympathy, I'm gorgeous in all the ways that matter, deep and soulful. I want someone to walk beside me and appreciate everything that went into making me the beautifully broken heart that roared back from the fire. Equal, no more and no less. Love me for me and all my splendid chaos and you'll begin to understand the fire in my heart. I have magic in my spirit and a passion in my heart that nothing can take away from me. So, honey, understand that life may knock me down and I'll have to fight harder some days, but you can't keep a strong person down, ever. So, stand with me or stand aside. I have places to go and dreams to catch. Like most wild creatures, I was always meant to be free. These wings, they're made to soar. Love me the way that I deserve or let me go. You'll never keep me in a cage when I'm meant to fly high. My time is now and I'm ready to finally become everything I'm meant for and more.